The most popular destinations with no COVID-19 travel restrictions. Countries you can visit without travel restrictions. The COVID-19 pandemic prompted worldwide lockdowns, and while most destinations have since reopened to international travel, many continue to implement pandemic-related restrictions, making it slightly more challenging to enter, whether it's needing to provide extra documentation or having to purchase mandatory travel and medical insurance. For travelers seeking minimal hurdles on their summer vacation or end-of-year getaway, a handful of coveted destinations stand out as they currently have no COVID-related travel requirements, with the exception of completing a simple form in some cases, in place. You'll still need your passport, of course. But here's a look at some of the world's most visited countries that are currently open to travelers with zero COVID-related entry restrictions this summer. France. The world's most visited country is fortunately open with no COVID-19 restrictions this summer. That means that travelers can tour the epic city of light in Paris, soak up the sun along the French Riviera, and visit other beloved stops without requiring proof of vaccination, recovery from COVID-19, or a negative test result. Italy. Visiting Italy became a breeze on June 1, when the country dropped all remaining COVID-19 restrictions. As of August, travelers can head to Europe and the Mediterranean to explore Rome, Venice, and other popular places without proof of vaccination, recovery, or a negative test result. Mexico. Mexico was among the most accessible destinations throughout the coronavirus. Dominican Republic. Similar to Mexico, the Dominican Republic shied away from vaccination, testing, and quarantine requirements following the peak of the pandemic in 2020. Currently, visitors will simply need to complete the brief and free electronic entry and exit form or e-ticket combining the traveler's health affidavit, customs declaration, and international embarkation, disembarkation forms. Turkey. Turkey lifted COVID-19 testing requirements for travelers lacking proof of vaccination on June 1, making it easier to visit the country. What's more, masks are only required indoors in health institutions, officials announced in late May. Germany. Germany recently lifted all COVID-related entry restrictions, allowing travelers from overseas to visit without requiring proof of vaccination, recovery from the virus, a negative test result, or mandatory quarantine. However, visitors from China will need to present an important need to travel, while those visiting from an RKI-designated virus variant area will have to submit a digital registration on entry as well as a negative test. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom dropped any remaining COVID-19 travel restrictions back in March, allowing travelers to enter without a negative test or proof of recovery, regardless of their vaccination status. Visitors also no longer need to complete a passenger locator form to travel to the UK. Portugal has also lifted coronavirus-related travel restrictions, allowing visitors from overseas to enter without proof of vaccination, a negative test, or documentation of recent recovery from the virus. Travelers can also visit popular places like Lisbon, Madeira, and the Algarve without a passenger locator form. Greece. Greece dropped COVID-19 entry requirements at the beginning of May, permitting international travelers to visit without proof of vaccination, a negative test, or recovery. Tourists can also access most attractions, including museums, theaters, and sporting venues without needing to show proof of vaccination. Austria. Austria lifted its 3G rule requiring visitors to be vaccinated, recovered from COVID-19, or tested with a negative result in hand on May 16, allowing travelers from all countries to visit restriction-free this summer. Australia. Following months of anticipation, Australia lifted its remaining COVID-19 travel restrictions last month. Currently, foreign tourists can venture down under without proof of vaccination, a negative test result, or any need to seek out exemptions. South Africa. Officials in South Africa did away with pandemic-related travel restrictions in late June. In addition to vaccination and testing protocols, the country lifted its indoor mask mandates and eliminated limits on gathering sizes as well as COVID-19 border checks. Pandemic and continues to be a stress-free international escape, especially for travelers flying or sailing out of North America and the Caribbean. Visitors won't need to show proof of vaccination against COVID-19, nor will they require proof of a recent negative test or recovery. Oasis Hotels and Resorts makes group travel a breeze. Hotel and Resort. Oasis Hotels and Resorts. Janine Christoph, July 27, 2022. The Atrium, Oasis Hotels and Resorts. Fire performance at the Atrium. Photo via Oasis Hotels and Resorts. Oasis Hotels and Resorts make it easy for event planners to put on an amazing trip. The resort company boasts 6 properties divided among 3 resort complexes in Cancun as well as properties downtown, for those seeking a more metropolitan getaway, meaning that MICE groups, weddings, families, weddings and other events can be planned without a hitch at any of Oasis properties. Oasis Atlanta, Georgia-based group's team helps clients plan everything for a memorable event. They help with accommodations, they organize meeting spaces, they assist with meal planning and catering, and they handle meet and greet services, entertainment, hospitality services, sightseeing, activities and more. No matter what the event type, be it a family reunion or a music festival or a destination wedding, Oasis staff is there to help make it happen seamlessly. Related offers. Agent rates for 2 rooms, all-inclusive. Oasis Hotels and agent rates for 2 rooms, all-inclusive from $65 ppn. Save up to 64% off beachfront vacations. Oasis Hotels and save up to 64% off beachfront vacations through 2023. Bonus cash, up to $100 for every booking. Oasis Hotels and bonus cash, up to $100 for every booking on top of your commission. All travel offers. With Oasis all-inclusive resorts in Cancun, guests don't have to worry about a thing. Visitors enjoy elegant, comfortable accommodations, top-rated international dining options, entertainment designed to surprise and delight, and activities, making Oasis properties the ideal place to plan an unforgettable event. Guests don't want to have to worry about extra expenses, and meeting planners can be assured that participants have the best without having to pay more. At the same time, planners can choose from a wide variety of meeting spaces for their events. These include outdoor venues and indoor venues and spaces that can accommodate more than 2,500 attendees. Oasis all-inclusive resorts cater to groups with memorable activities that can be planned for attendees. Group organizers can arrange special team-building activities or experiences that guests can do on their own time. In addition to the all-included daily and nightly entertainment options, Oasis offers a la carte entertainment options that have an international flair and a team of professional performers. Planners can hire a mime or a mentalist for a motivational speech, or a DJ can provide tunes for a private beach party. The resorts can offer mariachi bands, classical pianists or piano bar singers, and even acrobatic dancers. Oasis Hotels and Resorts. Fontainebleau Cocktail Bar. Photo via Oasis Hotels and Resorts. Planners earn 13% commission when booking events with Oasis Hotels and Resorts. The requirement for group perks is to book a minimum of 10 paid rooms per night for 3 consecutive nights. For every 25 rooms booked, there is a complimentary room. Complimentary inclusions at the Pyramid at Grand Oasis, Grand Oasis Cancun, and Grand Oasis Palmar. A dedicated on-site team, complimentary Wi-Fi access, complimentary room category upgrade for every 15 paid rooms, based on availability, and 50% off the group rate for staff and personnel, 1 staff room for every 15 paid rooms. Planners can choose perks based on the number of rooms that are booked. For every 10 rooms, clients can select 3 perks. For every 20 they can choose 4 and more than 50 paid rooms can choose 5 perks. Perks include private check-in and welcome cocktails, complimentary 1-hour Mexican welcome reception with signature drinks and appetizers, professional group photo, complimentary access to Sensoria Spa hydrotherapy area, up to 20% off select spa services, complimentary water station service in meeting rooms that includes bottled water, mints, notepads, pens and pencils. Planners who need meeting space can also choose waived meeting room rental fees, meeting room determined by group size, complimentary meeting space Wi-Fi access and complimentary use of the business center.